Okay, so earlier we showed you a PCC twist on a classic Christmas song. But at this point, we're going to show you a PCC twist on a classic Christmas story.
Twas the week before break, and all through the college, not a student was studying, because who cares about knowledge?
I hate knowledge.
The books were all closed, and the tears had been shed, and each weary student had gone off to bed. The students were sleeping, some snoring in fact.
Snoring, snoring.
All dreamily dreaming of finals they'd pass.
Ah! Bro, are you okay? Yeah, it's just, I had one of those dreams again.
Do you want me to sing that song that always puts you to sleep?
Yeah, please.
Praise God from whom all blessings flow.
He woke in a panic and was in a great hurry, for he had class at 8:35 and it was 8:30. As he grabbed his pencil and ran out the door, he left his exam permit in his room on the floor. He arrived to his class as the bell was just ringing. When they asked for the permits, his heart started beating. He frantically searched through his bag with a whine. Then he said to himself,
I don't have mine.
So he ran, and 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 he ran. And he ran, and he ran. He ran, and he ran, and he ran, and he ran, and he ran. He quickly returned with his permit in hand. He returned back with only 5 minutes left and realized he was not passing this test. His teacher said,
Don't worry, it'll be okay. I'll just go ahead and give you an F.
That doesn't even rhyme.
With exams on his mind, he had quickly forgotten. His room was in shambles and very much rotten.
Bro, what is this? I told you to take this out last student body.
I'm sorry.
Clean it up.
He was going to clean, but soon realized he had never gone to the store for supplies. The smells in the room littered the air. All he had to clean with was his own hair. His anger arose while he worked so hard as he watched his roommate sitting like a lard.
Are you serious?
What? Bro, go clean up your mess. Clean up your mess. Clean up your mess. Go clean up your mess.
Oh my
Clean up
goodness.
your mess. I don't care. I don't care.
With everything finished, he could finally leave. Maybe at the airport, he could find some reprieve. He drove there with haste, with no plan to stop. His speed brought the attention of a Pensacola cop. The officer asked for his license and registration.
License and registration?
I left it where I received my education.
Never did he think he'd spend a night in prison. All he could do was sing Christmas songs of his own rendition.
Jingle bells. What's that smell? What is wrong with me?
The jail ward returned and said,
Merry Christmas Eve. Papa Shoe bailed you out. You're free to leave.
When his cell opened up, he saw the light. He realized that he could still make his flight. And he ran, 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 and he ran. Arrived to the gate with his ticket in hand. At least, that's what he thought. But alas, a campus guide was what he truly brought. So he screamed violently. Violently. He screamed violently. But not without reason. For when the attendant heard, she remembered the season. You see, it was a time of giving. This she knew. She gave him a free ride and let him go through. Finally, he arrived at home with a great sense of relief. He slipped into his house, as quiet as a thief. Inside, he saw his mother, and with her wanted to embrace, but she thought he was a stranger and sprayed him with mace. It was then he woke up. It was all just a dream. This horrid experience was not what it seemed. He had plenty of time to take his test, and there was certainly no incident of arrest. He had his license and made his flight, and he made it safely to his home that night.
Dad!
Son!
I miss you so much!
Oh, Keith, just give me a hug.
And that concludes this heartwarming story. We hope you enjoyed it and didn't find it boring. On this note, we want to wish you one simple thing. To you and to us, joy it will bring. As you leave PCC and drive out of sight, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.